Twist of Fate, Tuesday the 16th of September. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment and share. Prachi reminds the Ashutosh family of their cowardice when Jasveer tried to forcefully marry Purvi and tells them that RV was the one who saved Purvi. Beena comments on Prachi becoming a fan of RV. Kushi scolds Ashutosh's family as they couldn't understand simple logic. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment and share. Kushi cancels the wedding and asks Beena to leave. She tells Ashutosh's family that they are cancelling this marriage as they do not want Purvi to marry a person like Ashutosh. Kushi asks them to get out of there. Beena raises her hand at Kushi, but Prachi catches it and defends Kushi. Kushi and the rest of Prachi's family oust Ashutosh's family from the banquet hall. Ashutosh tells Purvi that she will pay for this. Jasveer's Chacha goes to the police station and asks the inspector who filed the case against Jasveer and what the charges are. The inspector replies that RV filed the case and the charges on Jasveer are molestation. Prachi asks Purvi why she looks sad. Purvi blames herself, saying everyone is speaking badly about her and linking her name with RV. Prachi comforts her, asking her not to mind people's words as they know what RV has done for them. Kushi then asks Prachi what RV has done for Purvi. RV comes and sees Purvi with the rest of the family, but he doesn't notice Kushi. Later, he leaves from there. Kushi tells Purvi that RV might have feelings for her, which is why he is doing so much for her. Kushi suggests to the family that they should get RV and Purvi married. The rest of the family agrees, but Prachi disagrees, reminding them of the gossip from before when Ashutosh's family accused them of rejecting Ashutosh because they liked RV. Prachi says if they now take Purvi's match to RV, it will make their words look true. Jasveer's Chacha meets him in jail and asks what happened. Jasveer says he likes a woman named Purvi and wants her more than anything. Chacha tells him to stay in jail for a few days, promising that he will take care of RV and later go to Purvi's house to ask for her hand. Chacha gives his word that he will gift Purvi to him. Jasveer feels elated hearing this. RV returns home. Dadaja sees him troubled and asks what happened. Yug gives the good news to Dadaja that Purvi's marriage has been cancelled. Daddy and RV's father also dance along with Dadaja. Kushi again asks Purvi why she looks sad. Purvi recalls everything that happened. Kushi asks if she likes RV. Purvi hesitates. When Kushi asks if she loves RV, Purvi says RV is a good guy and she likes him, but not in the way people think. Kushi says she understands and offers to get milk for her as she looks stressed. RV asks his family why they are smiling at him. Hermal tells RV that it is time for him to get married. RV asks what they are talking about. Yug explains that he told them everything about how he and Purvi meet all the time and that both are single. Hermal, Yug, Dadaja, and Daddy say they agree to his marriage with Purvi. RV refuses, saying he will never get married because it would distract him from his work. His family tries to convince him that he and Purvi are tied by destiny, but RV still doesn't agree. Kushi thanks Prachi for taking care of Purvi till now. Prachi reminds her that both Purvi and Kushi are her daughters and she will fight against anyone for them. Kushi thanks her for defending her. Prachi says she loves her and that nobody can replace her place in her heart. They get emotional and hug. Manpreet and Vizaka witness this from a distance. Manpreet comes and asks Prachi what happened. Prachi says she loves Kushi so much. Manpreet replies that she also has her right over Kushi. Later, Kushi brings milk for Purvi. Dia asks Kushi to stay the night as Purvi will feel better if she stays. Kushi says she will sleep on the left side. Dia and Kushi argue, making Purvi laugh. They both hug Purvi and comfort her. Purvi says they should sleep as she has her teacher interview tomorrow. Kushi agrees. RV has a bad nightmare and cannot sleep. Yug observes this and decides to tell the family, but RV stops him and asks him to go to sleep. The next day, Vizaka complains to her family about neighbors gossiping about Purvi. Prachi decides to confront them, but Purvi and Kushi stop her, asking her not to stoop to their level. Purvi later gets ready for her interview and leaves. Prachi thinks that if Ranbir were alive, he would have been proud of his daughters. Ashutosh asks Purvi how her night was. Just then, RV gets down from his car and asks Purvi what happened last night. Sushila calls the neighbors and tells everyone to see how Purvi is changing grooms one by one. RV asks Ashutosh's family to mind their language. Suresh comments on RV. Ashutosh asks RV what he was doing with Purvi the whole night. Purvi says they have no right to question her and that she will answer only her family. She says just because of their thinking she will not be stained, and explains they were together the whole night because of the riots. Ashutosh's family mocks them, saying they were doing romance. Prachi asks them to mind their words, saying she doesn't care what they think. She asks RV and Purvi to come inside. Beena asks Ashutosh to send a video to the neighborhood. Ashutosh agrees and shares it in their group. The video shows RV resting his head on Purvi's shoulder. The servant asks Daddy to have some juice. Daddy refuses, but Harleen insists. Daddy finally agrees. Vikrant comes and says they haven't found RV. RV explains to Ashutosh's family that there is nothing wrong in the video, he was only resting on Purvi's shoulder because he was hurt. He says they had no choice as riots were happening outside. Ashutosh and his family accuse them of romance again, but RV defends Purvi, saying she is pure. Ashutosh thanks God he didn't marry her. Prachi slaps Ashutosh and says they are lucky Purvi didn't marry into their family. Manpreet also reminds them that they broke off the marriage, not vice versa. Ashutosh tells Prachi that just because she slapped him, the truth won't change. He says everyone can see it. RV tells them Purvi is pure like the river Ganga. Ashutosh dares RV to marry Purvi if he truly thinks she is pure. RV stays silent. Ashutosh says he knows RV won't marry her as he already had his first night with her. RV defends Purvi again, but Ashutosh dares him to marry her. Prachi asks her family to go inside. Ashutosh's family tells them to pack their bags and leave the neighborhood. The neighbors also ask Prachi's family to leave.